Good afternoon. Welcome to the channel, my geezer guitar journey. So anybody that remembers music in the 50s and 60s, and especially if you were like in the 60s, I started dating. And you would go to, we called them, everybody called them sock hops, I think, back then. We didn't. We called them mixers, or sometimes we just called them dances. So anyway, but, generally speaking, they'd be held in a school gymnasium or something like along those lines, or a church basement or something. But during that time period, most of the dance to songs of the slow variety were by doo-wop groups. And I'm gonna do one now that I really remember and loved, and it's by the Casinos, and they were very popular back then. And this song it's probably their biggest hit. And it's called Then You Can Tell Me Goodbye. Now this one only has 5 chords. There is a capo on the 2nd fret. And the 5 chords are G, D, C, E minor, A minor. The play-along that I'm going to be using is Larry Lover. For those who have followed us, our journey, you know that Larry Lover is one that I use quite a bit. And so glad that I found this. I do have an Ultimate Guitar version, but it doesn't even come close to matching this one. But I'm going to go ahead and put it on there anyway, so you guys can, can make a decision for yourself. I doubt I'll find a karaoke version, but I will look. So anyway, don't forget comments, questions, queries, suggestions, and requests. Like and subscribe. So here we go with Then You Can Tell Me Goodbye by the Casinos.
Each morning for a million years, hold each evening at your side. Tell me you love me for a million years, and if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, so that we can say we tried. Tell me you love me for a million years, and if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye.
Great song. Brings back a lot of memories. I wish I could have done it better, but other than that, love this song. And they were a good group. Kind of surprising too. Back then, and this occurred quite often, you would have groups that were white who would come off sounding as though they were people of color, and you would have people of color sounding as if they had a white background. And it just was a weird time as far as music. I think it was, we talk about how much, people talk about how much we've progressed and everything. I gotta tell you, although we did have issues during the 60s with the Jim Crow laws and all that, 50s and 60s to me, I had classmates in school. We were friends, people of color and, all different backgrounds, Asian, etc. I don't know. We didn't seem to have the same issues that everybody seems to be talking about today. We were just friends. So, I don't know. Maybe if we went back to that time period without the racial, hatred from some groups, if we could get rid of that and just go back to that time, might be better off. Anyway, don't forget comments, questions, queries, suggestions, and a request. Like and subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you next song.